There was a rumor that I was dead.
I remember that! I sent the article to our group chat and I was like, Cam died, I guess. Like, oh wow, good to know from Twitter.
Cameron, are you alive? What?
Yeah, oh yeah, didn't I? I was like, did you die? What happened?
But we have learned that Cameron Boyce died yesterday at the age of 20. He was asleep. His family says he had a seizure that was because of an ongoing medical condition. But nonetheless, fans really all over the world will be mourning his.
That's Cameron's way of saying hello.
What's up, y'all? I'm here eating some food. I bet y'all doing the same thing. But you can't have the New York pizza because there's cheese on it.
Oh.
That's a damn shame. You should be ashamed of yourself. But it's okay, because I'm sure they got a lot of vegan food in New York.
They already have vegan food. Lakers. Daddy. Hi. Bye. I see your Uber is coming. It says so on my watch. So wherever you're going, have fun. Bye.
He obviously misses you.
No, I don't.
This is currently one of the most controversial videos on TikTok. At first it just seems like a random video until you look and see who's in the background. Now a lot of people are saying that looks like the late Disney Channel star Cameron Boyce. Now I'll admit they do look pretty similar, but there's a few things wrong with this theory. For one, if that's Cameron Boyce, that would mean that he would have had to fake his own death. And why would he do that? It doesn't seem like there's many reasons for him to fake his own death, especially when his career was like at its height. And two, if he was gonna go through the trouble of faking his own death, then why would he let himself be filmed by someone with 18 million followers? So I think that him and Cameron Boyce are extremely similar looking, but I don't think that's Cameron. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
Cameron Boyce was supposed to turn 24 years old today. Being born in Los Angeles, he was destined to be a star by booking his first role at 9 years old. This would lead to an internationally successful career as an actor on Disney Channel, with him starring in shows like Jessie and HBO's Miss Fletcher. Eventually, he would land the leading roles in Descendants 1, 2, and 3. However, ultimately on July 6, 2019, at the age of 20, Cameron was found unresponsive at his home in LA. He had passed away in his sleep due to a seizure, which was a result of his epilepsy for which he was being treated. There were absolutely no signs of respiratory or organ failure. His body was eventually cremated and returned to his family. His castmates often described him as the kindest, coolest, funniest, and most talented kid they knew. Rest in peace, Cameron Boyce.
All Disney intro by Cameron Boyce.
Hey, I'm Cameron Boyce from Jessie, and you're watching Disney Channel. I was done.
Hey, this is Cameron Boyce from Jessie. And you're watching Disney Channel. Hey, I'm Cameron Boyce from Descendants, and you're watching Disney Channel. Now that's artwork. Hey, I'm Cameron Boyce, and you're watching Disney Channel. Now that's artwork. I'm Cameron Boyce, and you're watching Disney Channel. I'm Cameron Boyce from Descendants. Can we get a few more sparkles on this thing? And you're watching Disney Channel. Caught it. Cameron Boyce, and today is my birthday, and I'm very excited about it. I've turned 18. I'm a man now. That's debatable.
I had a seizure in my sleep. Hi, my name is Cameron Boyce. I was born on May 28, 1999 in Los Angeles, California. From the very beginning, I was a bundle of energy and curiosity. Acting found me at a young age, and I fell head over heels for it. I started off with small roles, commercials, and music videos, but I was determined to make a mark in the industry. And that opportunity came knocking when I auditioned for a little show called Jessie. In 2011, I landed the role of Luke Ross, and my life changed forever. The show's success opened doors for me, and I found myself exploring new avenues. I ventured into movies and landed a role in the Grown Ups franchise. But it wasn't all glitz and glam. Life has a way of throwing curveballs, and I faced my fair share of challenges. Outside of acting, I was a passionate advocate for various causes, especially those related to ending homelessness and providing clean water to those in need. Tragedy struck on July 6th, 2019. At the young age of 20, I left this world unexpectedly, and it was a devastating blow to my loved ones and fans. The news spread like wildfire, and an outpouring of love and support flooded in from around the globe. But let me tell you, my story doesn't end with my passing. Remember me not with sadness, but with joy. Remember me for the laughter, the smiles, and the happiness I brought into the world. Cherish the moments we had together, and let them remind you to live life to the fullest, to follow your dreams relentlessly.
From his Last Supper to the very last time he was in his mom and dad's arms, Cameron Boyce's final hours were his parents' favorite memory. The night before he died, Cameron Boyce posted on social media. He shared a black and white portrait of himself on Instagram. In it, he sported a serious facial expression and a sports headband, which was tied at the back. However, the Disney Channel star didn't caption the photo, other than to tag the British pop culture media outlet and fashion brand ID. Posting updates on his Instagram page was something Boyce did regularly, as he liked to stay connected with his fans and share behind-the-scenes snaps from his acting jobs, as well as use the platform to talk about social issues. However, Inquisitor hailed it as a fitting final photo to have been posted by the actor, since it captured both the serious and playful sides of his personality. The latter shone through in Boyce's role as Carlos, the son of Cruella in Disney's Descendants film franchise. The last live-action installment of the series, Descendants 3, was released on August 2nd, 2019, just weeks after Boyce's death. Cameron Boyce's parents, Victor and Libby Boyce, spent the evening of Friday, July 5th, 2019 with their son. Victor Boyce revealed to ABC News,
"The night he passed away, we were out to dinner with him just hours before.
The trio enjoyed some quality family time together, and Victor Boyce said that night is his favorite memory with his son. Explaining to ABC News, "He came to visit, and I was just so happy to see him and gave him a big hug. It was just cool that here's my 20-year-old son just drove up in his car from his house and he's coming to visit me." Victor Boyce also noted that he had been so excited to see his son living independently as a young adult, and he imagined that this was what their relationship would be like in the future. Less than a week after the actor died, his father shared a photo of him from that dinner, which is the last photo he has of his son. Alongside the picture he posted on Instagram, Victor Boyce expressed his devastation, but also thanked everyone for their love and support. After dinner, actor Cameron Boyce went back to his own new house, but he continued talking with his parents well into the night. Victor Boyce told ABC News, "We were texting that night. We were texting about the Lakers. We were texting back and forth up until 12:30.
Somewhere between the last text he sent me in the morning, he was gone. It's not cliche to say you never know.
You never know.
You never know."
The couple couldn't have known that anything was wrong after they had stopped texting with Cameron, naturally assuming he'd gone to sleep. However, he died after having a seizure in his sleep during the early hours of Saturday morning, July 6th. During the day on July 6th, 2019, Cameron Boyce's roommates decided to go check on him before they left the house for the day, according to the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's report. When they entered his room, they found him unresponsive, and they immediately dialed 911 and began CPR. They continued trying to resuscitate him until the emergency services arrived at his North Hollywood home. Sadly, there was nothing they could do, and paramedics declared Boyce dead at 2:35 p.m. Later that day, his father, Victor Boyce, publicly confirmed the 20-year-old actor's death, but did not initially reveal that it was because of epilepsy. Via People, the statement read, "He passed away in his sleep due to a seizure, which was a result of an ongoing medical condition for which he was being treated. The world is now undoubtedly without one of its brightest lights, but his spirit will live on through the kindness and compassion of all who knew and loved him." Cameron Boyce's autopsy report confirmed that the medication he'd been taking, which was called levetiracetam, was in his system when he died. After his death, his parents Victor and Libby Boyce went into more detail about the treatment Cameron had been receiving. It included more than just medication.
We also had this thing where they wired his head up and had this contraption on to try and capture brain activity. Nothing ever showed.
He continued, explaining that his son received several different types of treatment to determine the cause of his seizures. The dad of two added that his son had seizures only while he was asleep, and Cameron did not remember the seizures afterward. The actor had a total of 5 seizures, his mother revealed, and he would often bite his lip or his tongue while seizing.
Obviously, if I ever thought that he could die from a seizure, I would have never let him out of my sight, which would have been awful for him.
Throughout his life, Cameron Boyce committed to a platform of activism wherever he could. When he accepted the Thirst Project's Pioneering Spirit Award, the actor addressed the audience with words of encouragement and action. He said, "What you leave should be bigger than you. We need to use what we have and make the world a better place for other people." This attitude is something that his parents, family, friends, and co-stars really admired about him, and through them, Cameron Boyce's legacy as an activist will live on. After he died, his parents set up a charity, the Cameron Boyce Foundation, in his honor. His mom, Libby Boyce, later explained to ABC News, "The Cameron Boyce Foundation will do a lot of things for epilepsy, for ending gun violence, for the water crisis."